Hi, I'm Jason McAteer and you're watching the Redmen TV.
Right, here I am with the player ratings as Liverpool were beaten 2-1 after extra time in the fourth round of the FA Cup. Going to start with the goalkeeper, Simon Mignolet. I'm going to give him a 5 tonight. You know, there's some argument with the lads about whether he was at blame or at fault for that goal. But for me, as I said on my match reaction show, he doesn't put himself in a position where he can save the ball. And that for me means he gets marked down a little bit. Again, he comes out, he's flapping at things far too often. You know, he doesn't seem to know what to do when he's got the ball in his hands. He just seems to panic to me. You know, he's screaming at Lucas Laver. He's put a ball out of play one time. And he's screaming at Lucas and telling Lucas to think, well, Simon, why don't you start thinking, mate? Absolutely, you're just brain dead. That's what you are, mate. And you're just not good enough as a Liverpool keeper. Going on to right back John Flanagan, thought he was brilliant. Again, look, he looks a little bit rusty at times, but you can't ever fault his commitment. His tackling is absolutely superb. He leaves a foot in, classic tackling. I love that. It's proper old school English Scouse tackling, and I love that. That's a part of the game that seems to be going. John Flanagan's bringing it back for Liverpool Football Club, so he is going to get an 8 from me. Centre back, Thiago Ilori. You know what, this is the first time I've ever saw him and thought he's actually a good footballer. He looked really good and composed on the ball. He stepped up with it well. He was incisive with his passing going into the centre midfield. In defence, he was absolutely superb. Winning headers, winning tackles, putting his body on the line, blocking it. Again, you know, we got beaten 2-1. But this side was not expected to go and beat West Ham, so the player ratings are probably slightly above average than they probably maybe deserve because we did concede 2 goals. But I'm going to give Thiago Ilori an 8 as well. Lucas Laver's defensive partner, I'm going to give him an 8 as well, man. I thought he was absolutely superb. Soft free kick at the end. I don't actually think it was a free kick. I wear red tinted glasses. That's absolutely fine. Again, what can I say about Lucas Laver? He was a captain tonight. That's the first time we've seen a proper captain's performance in about a month. So for me, Lucas Laver gets an 8. Again, brilliant on the ball, brilliant in tackling, throwing his body on the line, blocking the ball, absolutely superb. Brad Smith, this guy here, just running all the time, man. He puts in some effort on the football field, doesn't he? He does get caught out of position a few times, but you know what? For his effort and his endeavour and some of his tackling tonight, I'm going to give Brad Smith a 7. Moving on to the midfield, Kiavea, an 18-year-old kid, big start in the FA Cup for him, and I think he looked composed. I think certainly first half and during normal time, Stewart and Kiravea were a really good midfield partnership, just moving the ball quickly to the wings, passing in between each other, looking for Teixeira all the time and stuff, and I thought the two of them were absolutely superb. So I'm going to give Kiravea a 7.5. Maybe a 7. I'll drop him to a 7 just because he did tire quite a lot, and towards the end of extra time they started to basically bypass our midfield, and I thought we really started to struggle. So I think although he was superb for the 90 minutes, he probably would have got an 8. I think because of his extra time, because he did tire, I'm going to knock him down to a 7. His partner, Kevin Stewart, just looks like a real football player to me. Looks composed every single time he gets the ball. Never looks to be in trouble. Seems to sort of see the field really well. Understands where people are coming from, the angles and how to get out of it. Where his pass is supposed to be. And I'm going to give him a 7.5. Again, much like Kiravea, I did think he tired. Maybe that was to do with the tackle that he took on his shin, you know, his leg being broken. That probably affected his match, to be honest with you. Jordan Ibe, I'm going to give Jordan a 6 tonight. I don't think he was outstanding in any way. I said, again, on my match reaction, that I thought that of all the young players, he was probably, for me, the most disappointing. Now, that could be because I seem to have, every time I do these shows, I seem to have a little bug to bear with Jordan Ibe, and I don't know whether that's tinting my opinion of him or not, but I expected more from him. I really did. I think, you know, he's done well in phases of the game, but goes missing for large portions as well. So 6 out of 10 for him. Teixeira, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Again, looked neat and tidy, bringing Phil Coutinho into the game, trying to feed Christian Benteke. Happy with that. Phil Coutinho, what can you say about the little magician, Phil Coutinho, man? What an outstanding genius free kick he's hit there. You know, he has just seen that the wall's and sort of visualised that the wall's going to jump, and he's just put it in the exact right spot where the keeper's got no chance because it's low, it's hard, it's on the floor, he scores a goal, it's 1-1. Phil Coutinho, it is so good to see you back. And the fact that you seem to know how to take corners, again, is just, it's just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to give Phil Coutinho a I'm going to give him a 7.5 tonight. No, I'm going to give him an 8 because he did score at the end of the day. Christian Benteke, the much maligned Christian Benteke. Where do I start with this man? Oh my word. What do you give Christian Benteke? A number out of 10. My heart's saying 5 because ultimately he should probably score a hat-trick. 2 of those off corners though, he gets into the right position. You know, 1 really good save off Randolph, was it? 2 probably good saves off Randolph from the exact same area and stuff. He's got a one-on-one where he clearly, for me, should score. If he's £32 million striker, he should be scoring one-on-ones. He's got the volley right in front of goal that he hits wide. Just far too many missed opportunities for Christian Benteke. But the positive on Christian Benteke is that when Origi came on for Phil Coutinho, when Daniel Sturridge came on for Teixeira, and I'm going to throw Milner in as well for Kirivea. While I'm there, sorry, Kirivea. He looked so much better. Just having Daniel Sturridge in and around Christian Benteke and having Origi going past him, having Daniel Sturridge going past him, seemed to bring him to life. He seemed to understand where he was playing. He seemed to understand where his passes were. His hold-up play was much better. Ultimately, though, he's going to be judged on his finishing. That's why he gets a low mark. Divock Origi, I was really impressed again with Divock. So much pace, so much skill. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. James Milner, what can you give James Milner? Come on, there wasn't a lot of time left. He didn't do that much to affect the football. He threw 1 block on the line that I can remember. So I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. I don't think he was really on long enough to affect the game any more than that. And Daniel Sturridge, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 again. You know, I'm just so happy to see this man back, and he doesn't look like he's missed a beat, does he? I said he looked a little bit rusty to begin with, but then as he grew into the game, as he sort of got more touches on the ball, his feet were there, you know, he was so close with an effort that went just over the bar. So there you go, that's my player ratings. As always, if you agree or disagree with any of them, leave your player ratings in the comments section below. If you disagree with mine by a lot, then tell me why you disagree with them. Put your argument forward for me. Don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and check out the rest of the post-West Ham content on there.
Hello, welcome to Redmen TV on a night that saw the mighty Reds crash out of the FA Cup 2-1 at the hands of West Ham after extra time at the Bowling Ground.